Alright, what's up everybody? I look like shit. I'm getting sick, or I'm a little sick right now, so I'm looking for my car keys. What we're gonna do is basically go check out the car, because you guys know that it's still running lean, but I don't know what it could be. Look at my hair, I need a haircut soon. But yeah, so it's running lean. I already changed, well, I didn't change the MAF sensor, the mass airflow sensor. I cleaned it. It's supposed to be working normal. Then we put the, what was it, the O2 sensor, and it wasn't reading as well. What else did we do? We cleaned the air filter, we cleaned the MAF sensor, we checked for any type of leaks on the air system. Nothing, it's happening, like it looks good. So my kind of theory is that we're not getting enough gas. So one, the injectors might be clogged. Two, there might not be enough pressure going from the pump to the front, to the injectors, sorry. And either that or the I forgot the name of it, but the vacuum valve, I think it's called, or something like that. I'll show you right now, but there's only three things that could go wrong if it's the fuel. So we're just gonna check that. The air, everything looks pretty good, so I don't know what's going on, but let's go to the car. Alright, I cleaned the car, but look how sexy this looks from the side. This right here, it's my car. Oh, one, it's that it works fine. I don't know why it's still doing that, but here, let's. Alright, so by the way it looks, I need to take off this thing so I can get into the injectors to check. The other thing, it's called the fuel pressure regulator, I think. So we're gonna check that. If it's faulty, I'll show you exactly what we're gonna do, but I'll show you what we're gonna do. So let me go get some tools so I can take this off and maybe see what we're gonna end up doing. But yeah, we're just trying to figure it out. So I think it has to be somewhere on this side, probably like right here or right here. This is pretty much the cables that go to your injectors. So this might be your fuel line, which, but somewhere around here, it's probably your regulator. So let's go get the tools. Let's take this off and we'll see. Alright, so I went ahead and got this tools. So hopefully that does something, but let's see. Nope, it doesn't fit. Damn it. Alright, we're gonna need more tools. This doesn't want to come out, and this one already broke from here. Trying to take it out. I did take out the other bolt, which is for this one, so we're just gonna set it down here. And then we're gonna leave this stuff here, and we're gonna come back with more tools, because this is not gonna do it. And I don't want to strip the little bolt trying to take it out when I have the tool. So let's figure all this out, and then I'm gonna come back for it. But we need to take this off. And so on this side you can see the injectors, which I have to take all this, and then I have to listen each one of them to see if each one's firing the right way. Alright, so I took out the cover. We got 4 injectors because it's a 4-cylinder, and then this is gonna be our fuel rail right here behind this little pillar. So it's this part. So it doesn't have a regulator. It's set for like this thing, I guess. But what we're looking for is, I'm guessing this is our fuel line. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna disconnect that, and so it comes from here. Wait, what's going on? Hold on. Yeah, so I'm gonna have to take that one off, and check what's the problem. But let's take this one out if we can. Maybe I'll let you know how I take it out. I took off this part, and you can barely see it right now, but right here it's all gas. So One of the problems, all the injectors are working perfectly. They all sound pretty much the same all throughout. And what's going on is this doesn't have any pressure, or gas is actually coming through. So there's no pressure to pretty much hold this, which I'm guessing. So let me see if I can take it out again. So I'm guessing this is the line. So it has to be the fuel pump at this point. There's like a few fixes for it, but it's 180 plus. I'm thinking it's just replacing the whole entire fuel pump, just because it's 180 plus thousand miles. It's already 11 years old car. So I'm guessing there has to be a lot of issues. One being that the fuel pump, there's no pressure at all. So that's why I have low RPMs. And I mean, to be able to do it that fast and discover that that's the problem, it's fucking easy. But yeah, we had to go through all the air problem stuff. So now we know that it's gonna be the fuel pump, not the injectors. I thought the injectors were clogged and everything, but no, it's the fuel pump. So we're gonna have to get in the back of the car and change that. But we figured it out. We're just gonna wait for the part. I just want to show you real quick what it looks like when you have this type of problem. Sorry, the sun, it's like, so you can see that I have the check engine light again, but that's because it's about to start. But it does have it, and you can see the RPM just jump and quickly go down. So just let me see if I can get a good view on this right here. There you go. So just watch the RPMs, how it goes up and quickly just starts going down. And then when I switch to, you can see it right there, I'm on park. But when I switch it to reverse, let's say, see how fast it drops? Or when we go to drive, drops as well. We go into neutral, it goes back up because there's a little bit of pressure buildup. We're not moving. So this is idle speeds and maintains, but when you go and put it on drive, it just quickly drops because there's no back pressure. It's just freely flowing at this point. So if you have that type of issues in your car and you want to save time and money, I would suggest just pretty much checking your, if it's running lean, check all your air stuff, if they are brand new, or if you just replace them, or whatever the issue may be, where you're for sure that it's not your any of your air components. Check your fuel components. It's super easy. You just have to pretty much check the fuel line. If there's gas flowing when you take it out, then that means that there's no back pressure on your fuel pump. If you put a screwdriver to your injectors and you hear them all firing the same, then there's no issues with that. If one of them pretty much sounds different from the other ones, you're gonna hear like a little clicking sound. There's a lot of videos on YouTube about that, so that's why I'm not putting it out there. But if you do have a 2008 Lancer and that's one of the issues that you've been running in, it's most likely, at least for me, it's most likely not any of my air components. It's for sure gonna be my my fuel pump. So we're gonna wait on that until I get it, probably like in a few days or so. But other than that, thank you guys so much for watching, hanging out with me just to figure this out. I will post more videos even if I don't do anything super cool, like, you know, I don't know what you guys want to watch, but I love working on my car, I love playing video games, and I love spending time with my family. So that's a lot what you're gonna see in this channel. I hope you guys enjoyed, but I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out.
Through dripping Aquafina, I'm sipping 15, kept a weapon on me. Blow business, I'm on my business. Stack chicken like what it's gon' be. Crew in the cut, hey, you want us red run when I tell a bit peace. Love is